What's up and welcome to Caleb Smith TV. This is your friend Caleb Smith bringing you a brand new live stream. Today we're going to be playing some more Girls Frontline 2 Exilium. I'm super excited to go ahead and get this stream started. I was honestly very excited about the last stream, and then you guys know what happened, right? We had server maintenance, so I had to resort to sitting and watching some GFL2 videos instead. So we learned a lot about Krolik and Nemesis in the last video, or in the last live stream, I mean, because we sat and watched some videos, which was pretty cool, pretty fun, but not as fun as actually playing the game. So here we are. We're actually getting to play the game and everything today. It is not on maintenance. I'll go ahead and get it started. I gotta say, I really love this intro music. I don't know what it is about this intro music, but it is like very nostalgic for no reason. Does that make any sense? Like, this is pretty much a brand new game. Like, I don't know exactly when it came out. It says copyright 2024, so I'm going to assume that it came out last year. And honestly, this music is very nostalgic for some reason. I don't know. It reminds me of like early 2000s type music, which is very cool. I'm gonna test the sound real quick, make sure that the sound is okay. Yeah, it is very okay. It's very okay, right, guys? I think we're good. Yep. Very okay. Okay, I'm gonna shut this door real quick. Hold on. Going off cam for a sec. Hold on. Coming back. Okay. Had to shut my bedroom door. Let's go ahead and get inside the game. I already logged in today to make sure that the game was working, of course. Who is talking in my ear? Who is that? Is that Krolik? Server live update notice. Yeah, thanks for giving me this scheduled maintenance notice after the fact. Like, what in the world? You give me this after the fact. Dear Commander, server maintenance is complete. Thank you for your support and understanding. Ooh, they gave us a bunch of free stuff. You know what? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the compensation. Okay, what is this? Trading post? Getting my little notifications out of the way. Notice. Belka rate up. Holy crap, she has massive knockers. What in the world? Yo. Is that her skin showing? That's insane. Pinnacle of Virtue. Oh, that looks sick. Holy crap, that looks sick. Enchanting Imp. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How do I get that? Bathing Gift Box. Ooh. The buns are poking out. What'd I just click on? I didn't mean to click on that. Hold on, let me go back. We're going to visit the shop as well. Get through these events real quick. Zhao Hui, rate up. Targeted procurement. Wait. This means that it's going to be hard to get, Yuhi, right? I really wanted to unlock Yuhi. Aurora Shimmer is now open. Elmo Special Supply, now open. Novu Concerto, now open. Arclight Logs. Voyage Logs. Zhaohui. Andorus. Belka. Okay. That's all very cool stuff. But what about Yuhi? I really wanted to unlock Yuhi. Weekly Joy Box. What is this? 10 of those shards? I forgot what those things are called. Daily Supply Box. 800 of those little data things? What are those? We got some free collapse pieces, which was cool. Enchanting Imp. Who is this skin even for? Oh my god. Holy crap, they're bouncing around. Yo. Super speed? Who is this girl? Oh, it's Belka. Yo. Belka is actually a baddie. I would actually like to unlock Belka. Go ahead and close out this game and exit out of all programs and aim the camera to your floor and start blasting push-ups until you're mentally insane. What the heck? What are you trying to put me through, bro? Dude. Belka looks insane, guys. Friend? Friend requests. I have a friend request from a level 6 Wabby. Who is this? Sure. Their friends list is full. What did they do? Just get on and just start adding anybody they saw? That's kind of crazy. I'm also level 6. That's really cool. Let's check out this recruitment. Okay, Belka rates are up. And honestly, I would like to get her. Beginner procurement. Military upgrade. Sylvan Elf. Here's Andorus. I don't really know much about Andorus. Can we stop moving around so much so I can get a good look at her, please? Okay, well, she's never gonna stop moving. Aglaya? Juggernaut? Standard procurement? Dang it, guys. I missed the Yuhi. I tried. You gotta give me credit for trying, right? I literally tried to get Yuhi. Last time we played this game, I'm pretty sure I popped like 5 tokens on Yuhi. What are these? Targeted access permission? I popped 5 of these. Literally every single one trying to get Yuhi. Okay, so what can I get? Anything? Alright, standard procurement. No? Wait, what? What are these? Access permission. Oh! There's a difference between targeted access permission and regular access permission. Let's check out this beginner procurement. 10 accesses at 20% off. Yo, that actually seems pretty good. Guaranteed to obtain an elite doll within 50 accesses. Access 10 times to guarantee obtaining an item of standard or higher rarity. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, getting Yuhi would be worth like 50 push-ups. It would low-key be worth like all the push-ups. We did not get her. Kinda sad. Yo, can I get Catgirl? I forgot her name. What do I have? 36 of these little access permissions. Is there anything better? Here's the standard procurement. Okay, I think I need to use the beginner. Alright, here we go. We're about to drop some big coins. We're going to drop some big coins here on the access permission. We're going to access it 10 times. And it's only going to cost us 8 permissions. Let's go. Let's get it. Perfect way to start the stream. Perfect way to start the stream. 10 drops. 10 drops. Go ahead and poke that little thing out. Thank you. Okay. Retired 3-line rifle. Retired 380 curva. Bad start. Bad start. Retired MP7. Retired CZ75. Retired model alpha. Come on. Wait! The employer is the commander? In that case, how about I give you a discount now, and we put together a long-term employment contract? We unlocked somebody. Who the heck is that? Oh no, she's flat. No. No, she's flat. She's kind of bad. She's kind of bad. Ksenia? Heal and stability regen buff. Come on, man. Retired 380 Curva. Retired Vepr. Retired Stetchkin. Another 380. Wow, we just unlocked somebody. Let's go check her out. I'll save the rest of my permissions. Where are we at? Where are we at? Refitting room. Hold on. I also unlocked some more stuff. City Treasure Hunter? Oh no. Her chest is so flat. I mean, don't get me wrong. Krolik is pretty flat too, but she makes up for it, guys. I mean, look at her. She makes up for it with everything else. Ksenia joined. Alright, that's it. Let's go to the refitting room. Let's check out Ksenia. I don't even know how you're actually supposed to pronounce her name. Oh, she's a support burn. That's kind of cool. Special discount level 1. 3 stability damage. Holy crap, that's a lot of stability damage. 6 tiles, 80% attack. Okay. Favorable cycle. Targeted debuff. 2 stability damage. Select 1 enemy target within 6 tiles. Deal physical damage equal to 75% of attack to it. And apply 2 stacks of flammable. If under the effect of 2 or more burn buffs, perform an additional attack on the original target, dealing burn damage equal to 75% of attack and 2 stability damage. Yo. Kind of a good looking move right there. Comprehensive Rescue. Select 1 allied target within 6 tiles, restoring HP equal to 130% of attack, 2 points of stability index, and applies heat recovery. If the target's HP is fully restored after healing, applies Blazing Assault 2 for 2 turns. Yo, she's kind of cool. The secret to making money. 5 stability damage? Holy crap. The user gains Heat Recovery and Blazing Assault 2 for 2 turns. Select 1 enemy target within 6 tiles and deal burn damage equal to 160% of attack to it. She seems kind of good, actually. We also unlocked Cheetah. I read a little bit about Cheetah. She's got the welcome gift, spicy candy, burn. Wait, I can already build a burn team? Okay, that's kind of wild. I can already build a burn team if I want. I literally said in the last live stream we're not going to be building a burn team. Because I just think it's very gimmicky to just be like, alright, this person burns, this person burns, this person burns. Let's just throw them all in the same team together. It's very gimmicky. It's kind of brain dead. Takes like no thought. So I'm still standing my ground on that. I'm not going to be doing that. I didn't check her passive. Passion for shopping. When an enemy unit within range receives targeted damage from an allied unit, prioritizes performing 1 instance of support action, dealing physical damage equal to 80% of attack and 3 points of stability damage to the enemy unit. Applies Blazing Assault 2 to the allied unit for 2 turns. This can be triggered once per turn. When under the effects of heat recovery, stability damage is increased by 1 point. At the end of the action, grants 1 point of Confectance Index for each burn buff. She's pretty good, though. She's pretty good. The Krolik plus Ksenia plus Cheetah could actually be like really good. They could make like a really good team actually. But guys, I cannot get rid of Nemesis. I cannot get rid of Groza. I cannot get rid of Krolik. Like this is my team right here. That's my team. Okay, we're about to get into the actual story. Bro unlocked Caitlyn? Wait. She does kind of have a Caitlyn vibe. Wait, what's up with the little arm drone? Little shoulder drone? That's kind of cool. What is that? Whoa! I clicked on it and it did something. I can click on it. Does it poke her in the butt? What is that? I don't know what that is, but that's pretty funny. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. Even though she's like super duper skinny, she's actually a baddie. Like legit. I know that I was like very much talking down on her. But I'm a fan. I'm a fan. There's better ones, but she's a very nice one. Alright. Let's go. Campaign time! Double pendulum simulation. We have a normal battle right here. We have plenty of battles to do, actually. Alright. Normal battle, 0-piece interlock. The missing piece has finally returned to where it ought to be, and things will soon return to normal. We've got a Flask Jew Type 1. This is the first time I've seen this enemy unit. Their weapons might not be fancy or anything, but they've got cunning and spades. Be careful when passing by shaded areas. You might run into a Varjager sniper taking aim. Ooh. Flask Jew. We got a Filleted. And a Fillaced. Okay. Pretty simple stuff. I like the rewards. The rewards look really good. Let's go ahead and run it up. Time to do some story, guys. At some point during the stream, I am going to have to refill my water. I should have done that before the stream. There are 7 enemy units on the screen. Commander, we're picking up an unusual heat signature in the enemy's rear. Enemy's rear? Enemy sniper spotted. Proceed with caution. Uh-oh. That's the Flask Jew. Got a Fillaced, a Flagilade, and a Fillaced. And a Flagilade. Holy... A Flagi Snick Skider? Flagi Snick Skitter? What in the world is that thingy? Alright. Wait. Can I place my Krolik, please? Thank you. I was about to get very scared. Alright, guys, check it. We got the team online. Here's my girls. I'll switch their positions. Groza can be in the middle because she's the second in command. Check them out. They're deployed. They're ready. This is the squad that I've been waiting on. This is literally what I've been waiting on. Groza, Nemesis, and Krolik. Okay. We're ready. Combat start. I'm not going to use anybody else's dolls. I'm just very happy to have the actual squad online. Are these the bastards who ambushed us? I'm going to chop them into pieces. Patience, Krolik. Stay vigilant. I'm telling you, why does Groza use my catchphrase? That's literally what I say here on Caleb Smith TV. I say that all the time here on Caleb Smith TV, and all of a sudden Groza is saying it as well. Like, that's something Groza says as well. It's kind of crazy, isn't it, guys? Metal Frost, Metal Frost, Metal Frost. Real trap shit. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in, brother. How are you? The best streamers forget to stream prep half the time. No biggie. Hey. That's true. I'm not gonna lie, like, it's not that I forgot about my water, bro. It's that, like, I just didn't care, I guess. Like, I was like, oh, I have coffee. I'm good. You know? Coffee will keep me hydrated. Coffee will not keep me hydrated. But it did allow me to go ahead and start streaming. Commander, enemy units' details are unknown. Please be on guard. Melee attacks have a short range, but the target can only receive the basic damage reduction provided by cover. Wait. Do melee attacks ignore stability damage? Okay. Krolik, you're my first move, okay, Krolik? You're the one who does stuff. Can we move you over here? Yes, we can. Right after that. Where's my AoE? Here it is. Crushing Revolution. Crushing Revolution. We're going to use it on this Phalaste. We're going to deal 1 stability damage. We're going to deal AoE damage, 120% of attack. And then we're going to get additional movement so that we can move behind cover after we attack here with Krolik. Let's go ahead and send her in. This is my very first ever attack with Krolik. I'm very excited about this. There she goes. Boom! Oh my god! She just wiped everything. Holy crap, she's good. Okay, let's give her some protection. We're going to move her right over here. Into action. I knew that she was going to be like that. I just had a feeling. I was like, bro, Krolik is just going to be that girl. You put her near the enemies will die. Okay, next move. We're going to send in Groza behind this cover right here. Let her get a little bit closer to the enemies so that they'll try to target her. Wait, 6 tiles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I don't really know. I don't know if diagonal counts as a tile. So, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I don't know. We're gonna try to test it though, because we are trying to learn. So, I'm gonna send Groza in right there. I'm gonna use perfect cover. No. Krolik is literally 1 tile away. Okay. New plan. Cancel that movement. We're going to send her over here instead. Now we're going to give Krolik that super tankiness that we want Krolik to have. Actually, it's going to give it to Nemesis and Krolik. Alright, there goes my girl. Everybody gets their defense up. Nice. Okay, Nemesis. Now's your time to shine. Enlightened Star, 130% attack. Okay. We need to move her behind cover. Let's try this one. Let's get her behind this cover. We're going to use Enlightened Star on this Flagulade. He's the only target in our range, so let's just hit him with it. Let's smack him. Here we go, Nemesis. Everybody else has done some massive work. It's time for you to do some massive work. Boom! One-shot him. Nice job, Nemesis. That's what I'm talking about. Here comes a Phalaste. He's going to be trying to deal AoE. We got a Flagulade 1 as well. Alright, Krolik taking very low damage. Groza taking very low damage. I'm not even sure how they see her. Okay, whose turn is it? It's Krolik's turn. Krolik can move into a very good area. We can actually... Let me see how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to walk to this Flagulade right here. I'm going to walk to him. Krolik's going to walk to him, I guess. And then... we're going to use quenching... Yes, quenching slash on this Flagulade 1. Alright, let's see if it one-shots. Boom. Yes. It one-shots. She moves back to her original position. So she is still under cover. I see a dynamite box over here. I'm just now realizing there is a dynamite box right there. We're going to try to hit that dynamite box to deal some AoE damage. I don't know if that's how that works, but I can only assume that's how that works. So, Groza, it is your turn. It's your turn, my love. We're going to send you behind this little piece of cover. It's still not enough? Okay, what about now? Okay, still not... Alright, we're going to try to send you behind this little piece of cover, and we're going to attack this Dynabox. Hold on a second, the Dynabox is not actually going to hit anybody. That is a problem. Alright, cancel actions. Cancel actions. Nobody is standing near the Dynabox, so the Dynabox is useless right now. Alright, how far can we run? Groza can run very far. She can run very far. We need to take out the Phalaste, because the Phalaste is targeting Krolik right now, if I'm not mistaken. So, maybe we don't have to move Groza at all. We can just try to hit from afar. Fire command. Wait a second. Explosive bombardment. Select one tile within 7 tiles of the user. Launch an AoE attack. 90% of attack to all enemy targets within a 3x3 area. We also have heavy suppression. 7 tile attack, dealing 130% of attack. And applies movement down too. Wow. Groza's really good. Let's see how good she is. Let's attack this Phalaste with her. She's moving in. Boom, 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 boom. Wow. She actually one-shot him, and she's right next to the sniper. Maybe we can make it where it doesn't matter, though, because it is now Nemesis' turn. I'm going to... I don't really know what I should do. Alright, let's move Nemesis behind this cover. And let's hit this Falagi Snickskitter with her ultimate. If I'm not mistaken, it's only going to deal 75% damage. That's not enough damage. Is there another move that we can use? This one only deals half damage? Why is he so strong? Alright. Alright, this one says it deals 75% damage. Let's see if it will just one-shot anyway. Because Nemesis is that strong and she has the buns. This is her ultimate sniper move. Alright. It was correct. The calculations were correct. It's only 75% damage. The Snickskitter is still alive. Groza retaliates. Nobody took any damage. We went crazy. Everything just got one shot. We got 10 intelligence puzzles. Commander level up. We're now level 7. Let's freaking go, boys. We locked it in. Doing alright. Just doing some modeling practice in Blender to kill some time. Yo, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick, bro. Holy crap, Metal Frost. Picking up some skills. Some important skills. Some modeling. I like that. Commander, weapons are unlocked. Please return to the ops room. Okay. Will do. Weapons are unlocked. This is very good. Weapons are going to be huge. Groza's team takes out some of the restless Varjagers, and the drone seizes the opportunity to touch down. Seeing that the drone is about to land, the retreating Varjagers rush forward again. As the crowd charges ferociously, the drone deploys a large automatic turret and starts spraying them with bullets as it descends. The Varjagers scatter under the unexpected barrage, and the other drones, defended by the turret, land safely with the supplies. Hey, it's my girl Poludnitsa. Ho ho! Objective achieved. You've obtained all your supplies, so you shouldn't be on your way now? Oh yes, make sure to ask after the commander's health for me. The commander asked me to pass a message on to you. What? Hope. The commander hopes the collapse storms will not consume the soul of Harpagan. Ha! Alright then, just for those words, I'll lend you a vehicle to transport those supplies. Well, thank you, Poludnitsa. Thank you very much. I'll put the rent on your tab. Thank you for your patronage. May all your commander's endeavors go well with the blessing of the storm. Thank you. Krolik, is that your name? Yeah. The missing part of the team. I'm sure the commander can breathe easy now that you're here. Yes, I can. Yes, I can breathe easy now that Krolik is here. She is such a nice addition to the team. Uh-huh. Krolik, Nemesis, come help me load the supplies. Coming, leader. Give me a call when your comms equipment is fixed. Will do. Thank you, Poludnitsa. Thank you very much. That was lit. That was honestly a lit little storyline right there. Please proceed to the ops room. Okay. You don't have to tell me twice, babe. Weapons unlocked. Let's go. Standard archive gift box. 99 cents. No thank you. Some of Brief's commissions have been completed. Beginner evaluation. Please claim your reward. Okay, we get an OTS 14. We got some permissions as well. Please return to the ops room. Please proceed to the refitting room to equip me with a new weapon. No problem, baby. I got you. I got you. You want a new weapon? I'll give you a new weapon. What do we got here? Is this an epic? It just gave us a purple weapon. Let's check out what all she has. These can increase our damage by 1%. They're all pretty much the same from the looks of it. This one reduces damage taken by 1%. It's kind of cool. Now this one is a lot different. It has adversity reversal level 1. Every 4 times shelter is applied, increases damage dealt by the next active skill by 10%. It seems kind of good. The OTS 14. Okay, cool. Groza just got a small buff. I like that. What else do we have? What is this? Environmental Research 1. Claim it. We got 80 collapse pieces. That's huge. Let's go. Krolik's training outfit. It's going to give us the hair. Wait a second. It's going to give us the hair. We need this. We need that hair. We need that weapon really bad for Krolik. What is this? Some info. Weapon enhancement. Dolls can improve their weapon proficiency by analyzing data from analysis blueprints. Weapons can be calibrated by consuming duplicates. The trait level of the weapon improves with each stage of calibration. Equipping a doll with her corresponding imprint model elite weapon grants her imprint boost. Okay. And we got 10 collapse pieces. Very good. Let's hit the refitting room again. I'm trying to check out that imprint boost. So is that what this adversity reversal level 1 is? It's an imprint boost. We also have a trait right here. At the end of the action, if under the effect of 3 or more stacks of shelter, restore 1 point of stability index. I'm still trying to figure out what shelter is exactly. Oh, it's the perfect cover level 1. Applies 2 stacks of shelter. So how do we get to 3 stacks? This is Groza's passive, which I actually haven't checked out yet. Timely maintenance. When an allied unit, excluding this unit, ends their action within 7 tiles, grants 1 point of confectance index, and applies 1 stack of shelter to both the allied unit and this unit. For each stack of shelter, Groza's damage increases by 5%. If an enemy within 6 tiles deals targeted damage to an allied unit, Groza retaliates with a counterattack, dealing physical damage equal to 80% of attack to them, as well as 4 points of stability damage. That's a lot of stability damage. This can be triggered at most once per turn. Seize every opportunity, devise a strategy, and turn the tide of battle. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so Wait, let me read that one more time. Within 7 tiles. Okay, so we need to make sure that our units, that Groza's allies, are within 7 tiles of Groza. Actually, like, we need to make sure that that's a thing, because then Groza can use her passive, the timely maintenance. She wants her allies to be nearby. Pretty cool. Now I know. Now I know. It's all about that positioning. This game is all about the positioning. Hello! Capren Hectopop. I'm very sorry if I chopped your name. I'm very sorry if I mispronounced your name. I do appreciate you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much. You're just like a sports commentator. Energetic and cheerful. I really appreciate you. I appreciate that. I do my best to be entertaining as possible. Because if you guys are going to tune into the stream, I want you guys to be able to enjoy it. I want there to be constant action. Like, everything matters. Every one of you guys' minutes matter. My time matters just as much as your time. You understand? So while you're here at the stream, I want every minute to be enjoyable. I want every second that you're here, something's happening. You know, something. There's always something to talk about. I always have something to talk about. So I do work hard on that, and I appreciate you for noticing and commenting on it. Thank you so much. I had this crazy little idea a while back, and I'm trying to bring it to fruition. Ooh. What kind of idea are we talking about, Metal Frost? If you want to mention it, or you could just save it as a surprise. But that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You'll have to post it sometime or something. Maybe on your YouTube channel or something. By the way, guys, go subscribe to Metal Frost. He's a really cool guy. He's one of my friends. He's one of my IRL friends, and he also makes content. So go subscribe. Boo! Do a flip. Bro, what? First of all, I can't even do a flip on the ground. Second of all, there's like no space in here, dog. I know you guys can't see it, but like, bro, there's no space up in this joint, dog. I will do the campaign, though. I will continue the campaign. We're on normal battle 1 of 6 here. That last mission was a pretty fast mission. Equivalent exchange. If you take something, you will need to put back something of equal value if you don't want to be noticed. That's kind of crazy. Wait, we have a lot more units. What in the world are these enemy units? We have a Rushbat Type 1. The accumulated collapse crystals upon its wings have robbed it of the ability to fly, but its powerful limbs allow it to run at great speeds. With a robust echolocation system, it can pursue targets with perfect precision in darkness. It's got a character skill here with the ultrasonic disturbance. Does 3 stability damage. Select 1 enemy target within 5 tiles and deal physical damage equal to 120% of attack. That's the Rushbat. Our first time seeing a Rushbat. We've also got a Crismol Type 1. We saw one of these in the live stream before the last live stream. And then we have a Thorn Type 1. It looks like a bear. It looks like a heavily mutated bear. A bear capable of walking upright. Its skin is perforated by collapse crystals, coagulated with dust, gravel, and dirt, forming a layer of thorn-like spikes. The continual pain it suffers causes it to lash out at everything around it. And it's got this threatening targeted debuff with 2 stability damage. Selects 1 target within 3x3 area, dealing melee physical damage equal to 100% of attack. Wow. Okay. So we've got some animal problems. We're going against 3 different types of mutants right here. 3 different types of mutated animals. I guess they got mutated from the collapse storm. Going against bears, bats, and moles. This is a shortcut back to the Elmo, but... But what? The area ahead is occupied by Elids. Eliminate them and pass through quickly. Okay, so I get it. The mutants are called Elids. I still don't know what that stands for. Alright. We got the squad, Nemesis, Groza, and Krolik. Our objective is to eliminate all enemies. Combat start. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Always a pleasure to see new guys who are interested in story. Yeah, I'm honestly very interested in the story. This is really cool. It's really cool. Like, it's like an interactable anime. It's an interactable anime with, like, the hottest anime girls I've ever seen. Commander, there are Dynaboxes on the battlefield, which deal damage to nearby units when destroyed. I was noticing the Dynabox in the last battle. Frontal Assault rarely takes cover and focuses solely on attacking the nearest enemy. Thorn Type 1 is highly aggressive, and a highly aggressive Elid. A skilled teacher of demolition methods, including but not limited to hammer, wrecking ball, ranged explosive. No payment required other than your life. Okay, let's go. First, Krolik. She is our starter. She is the one that we use. Let me see what we have here. Crushing Revolution. Her Crushing Revolution is not going to be the best thing right here. The enemies are not grouped up enough. We also cannot use her ult yet. We cannot use her ult, so we're going to have to try something. We're going to be using Quenching Slash. It's very good. Okay. We're going to go ahead and run up on this Rush Bat. Oh my gosh, that Rush Bat is huge. And then we're going to Quenching Slash the Rush Bat. Now, I want you guys to watch this. So Krolik is going to charge in next to the Rush Bat. Right directly in front of the Rush Bat. Then she is going to deal massive melee damage to the Rush Bat. And right after that, she is going to teleport back to her original position right here as if she never moved. Check this out. Boom. One shot the Rush Bat. And then boom, she's right back next to the other girls as if she never moved. Now, that should have affected her with Groza's passive. Groza's passive right here, Timely Maintenance, is now on Krolik. Let's see what happens. That gave a point of Confected's Index to Krolik and Groza. And it gave a stack of Shelter to Krolik and Groza. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's exactly what happened. Now, we're going to kind of send Groza into this middle position right here behind this cover. Let's see what all we can target. She has nice range. Groza has some very nice range right here. I think we need to take out this close Crismol. This Crismol has to go. Alright, heavy suppression. Targeting Crismol 1 right here. There she goes. Boom, boom, boom. Crismol, done. Nemesis, we need to get you behind some cover too. Let's go ahead and move Nemesis in. Nemesis has Stellar Pursuit ready to use. We're going to use Enlightened Star level 1. Now, what's going to happen here is that since Nemesis is going to be behind cover, it's going to get an extra 20% of attack damage for a total of 150% of attack damage. Nemesis already does a lot of attack damage, so being an extra 50% instead of just 100% is going to be very big. That's going to be very huge for Nemesis. We're going to use this Enlightened Star. Let's see what her range is. It looks like that she can actually hit this Dynabox. That is going to hit the Rush Bat, the Thorn, and the other Rush Bat all the way in the back. Holy moly, that's going to be insane. Let's try this move. Boom! Exploded everything in the back line. Everything in the back line just got exploded. We could have also done that to their mid line as well. In fact, we should have done that. Groza retaliated. All that's left is this one little thorn. Only a thorn one. We did kind of misplay this a little bit, but it's okay. I believe in Krolik to go ahead and clean this up. We're going to move Krolik right in front of this thorn one. Right beside the thorn one, I mean. Then, we're going to use Slaughter Sequence, because it should actually take out the thorn one. We're going to be hitting for 130% burn damage. Melee burn damage. And it's going to be inflicted. Wait. Never mind. It is not going to be inflicted by anything. It is simply going to be taking 130% burn damage, which should be a lot of damage and should be awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and try it. Let's see what this looks like. What in the world? That was her... Wait. Nemesis finished it off for no reason. I don't even know why. Nemesis was like, hold on, baby. Let me clean you up, Krolik. Let me clean up your light work, Krolik. That's what Nemesis said. Yo, that was sick. I'm really surprised Krolik wasn't able to one-shot that thorn, but I guess it is literally a bear, after all. That was sick. All of our girls just hit level 8. Very good. I'm very happy to see them working well together. I was really hoping that they would work well together, and sure enough, they seem to do a thing or two. Like, what? Nemesis cleaned up Krolik's light work. That was sick. Holy crap, I love this game, guys. This is sick. I got 500 analysis blueprint. I have so many analysis blueprints. I got experience points. We got some collapse pieces. Very important stuff right there. We got some combat reports. We have a lot of combat reports. We have some Sardis gold. Not even sure what Sardis gold is used for. It's a rare precious metal widely circulated as a form of currency, valued highly from high-ranking officials to civilians in contamination zones. My New Year's wish is to be drowned in piles of Sardis gold. Can be used to purchase designated materials. Whatever kind of designated materials. I don't know. We're bringing in this many supplies? Damn, just how badly was the MCV wrecked? And not to keep Maylene working on it through the night. It's just a night. That doesn't sound so bad, right? I mean, Maylene pulls all-nighters all the time. Do the quantities and weights of the items match up with the list that Maylene gave us? I checked the weights when I was loading them, but I didn't count them out one by one. Krolik. The wandering moon, looking up at the fading sunlight. Yo, Nemesis is always just saying some wild stuff that, like, is... You can't really understand it. Like, she means something by this. She's not just saying random stuff. Whenever she says the wandering moon looking up at the fading sunlight, like, she means something behind that. I don't know what she means, but there's, like, actual meaning behind that. She's a poet. Huh? Why don't you load it next time if you're not satisfied with my work? Oh, so that's what that means. It means, wait. Okay, so... What? Wait, can I go back? Dang it. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Keep your eyes open. The MCV is in sight. I couldn't tell if Groza was talking to Krolik or if she was talking to Nemesis. Because Nemesis is the one that responded to Groza. All I know is somebody was loading up some supplies, and Groza wanted them to load it up a little bit better. Which is understandable. I would have said the same thing. What are these things? Intelligence puzzles. Oh, these things are important. We need intelligence puzzles in order to continue the story. Alright, we have another normal battle coming right up. ELID stands for Euroski Low Emission Infectious Disease. In short, it turns living into monsters, starting from zombie-likes to hulking giants. Ooh. Eurosky Low Emission Infectious Disease. That's what ELID stands for. That sounds actually kind of horrifying. I'm not going to lie. We have a normal battle coming right up. Upon sniffing the scent of treasure, greedy dogs will flock to it. We got a filleted type 1 and a fillaced. Pretty easy units. We should be able to take them out pretty easily. Pretty quickly and pretty easily. Let's do it right up. Here, this is it. Thank you. Mei Ling, start by fixing the drivetrain. It's pretty badly wrecked. The repair may take over 14 hours. Prioritize restoring normal driving. We need to get out of here ASAP. Right. We'll be in the ops room. So the ops room is officially repaired. Like, it's not broken. The ops room is not broken. Just now, we came to a halt, and all of our fighting strength left while the box was left behind. But even so, we were not attacked. Why is that? Could it be that our Varjagr trackers needed more time? Oh my god, what is this Krolik skin? Yo, Krolik! What's up with this skin, girl? Don't think I'm not peeping the skin. I see the skin right there. I see it on the screen. You just changed clothes right after the combat or something. I'm seeing it. The box? What's with the box? Nemesis, you too? Everybody, okay, so nobody's wearing combat clothes right now. We're all wearing casual clothes. Yo, Nemesis. You know, I'm not even going to say it. Out of respect for you, Nemesis, I'm not even going to say what I was about to say. I'm not even going to point it out right now. Cold, harrying, sleepiness, and eternal slumber. There's a person inside the box? We can't be sure if they're human. But if they are, given the strength of that collapse storm back then, even if it was just for a few seconds, a girl like that... According to Poludnitsa's information, there's also something very suspicious about the client of this job. Even Groza's wearing her casual clothes. The casual clothes are pretty cool, guys. Yeah, we're bounty hunters now. We take money and render services, or at least that's how it should be. Should we ask Brief for more information about the contract? We'll contact Brief once our comms is fixed. I can only hope we're just being paranoid. Basic repairs have been performed on the drivetrain, enough for us to drive normally. Also, Mei Ling reports some traces of activity from the box. Move out, now! The vehicle starts moving. The sky gradually darkens outside the window. Amid the spreading darkness, a smear of glowing red light starts closing in on the Elmo. What the hell are these things? Are they enemies? So they've caught up after all. These Varjagr mutts. Mei Ling, incoming enemy attack. Return to the ops room. This goes here, then following the program settings? Huh, leader? Groza, stall them. We'll get the MCV as close to the purification zone as we can. With the railway garrison station nearby, the Varjagrs won't dare approach. Understood. All combat units, prepare for battle. Here we go. Here we go. There's our girls. 4 enemy units. Hey, what's that over there? I don't know. It looks like a building to me. It matches up. And there's a big one with them. Hurry, before Team 5 arrives. Let's go. Hey, our team isn't all here yet. We'd be waiting until the next year for those fools. Finishing this job will feed us for 3 years. Ha, those punks actually dared to follow us? Commander, we found something. Oh my god, is that a turret? Commander, an inactive sentry gun, GL, has been detected on the battlefield. We can use this. Damn, what? It's not an enemy? I thought that's an enemy turret. It looks like they're the ones in control of the turret. Approach the linked remote switch, then interact with and activate it. Once activated, it will provide fire support for our team. Oh, is that what this little control panel is? Okay, let's check out what we have here. It looks to me like we have 4 enemy units, plus a sentry gun that we can take control of. But I have no idea what's going on in the back line here, because it looks like there's 2 holograms. There's 2 orange holograms of enemy units right here. But I don't know if those enemies are actually there, or if they're just under some kind of, like some kind of cover or something. Like some kind of vision obscurity or something. Like, they're doing something. I don't know. I don't know if they're actually there or what. I don't know what that is. But there's a guaranteed 4 enemy units on the map right now. And our objective is to eliminate all enemies. Combat start. Let's go. Combat start. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so as always, we're going to select Krolik. Wait a second. Wait a second. We're actually going to... For this specific mission, we're going to select Groza first. And we're going to send her in so that she can activate this control panel. Now we are in control of the sentry turret. And she also can attack, which is kind of crazy. Alright, we're going to use heavy suppression on this close-range Flagulade 1. Should be an easy target and an easy kill for Groza. Boom, 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 boom. He's done. Okay. Now, we're going to send in Krolik. Wait. Krolik can't really do much right here. Krolik actually cannot do very much right here. Unless maybe I can send her right there. And then we could try to use a quenching slash on this Flagulade 1. Yes, that'll work. There she goes. Boom, boom! One-shot him. Teleported back to her original position because she's just that good. Now it's Nemesis' turn. Let's send Nemesis right next to Groza. And then we're going to use her Enlightened Star ability on this Falaste in the back. Let's see how much damage it does. 187 damage. One-shots the Falaste. The Sentry Gun watching our back. It is now time for the enemy turn. Okay, so those enemies weren't there. I was correct. So I kind of assumed that there was no enemies in the back. But it was letting us know that some enemies are going to be arriving soon. And sure enough, I was right. I just wasn't completely sure, so I didn't... Like, I really couldn't tell. For all I knew, maybe the enemies were already there, but they were applying some kind of vision obscurity to themselves. They were obscuring their vision or something, I don't know. But it is time to do something. Can I attack again? Wait, Nemesis can attack again. We can attack this Dynabox. I do not know why Nemesis can attack again, but she can. We can attack this immune. Wait, it's not immune. It blows up everything. It said it was immune there for a second. Scared the heck out of me. Why are there these little caution symbols next to their levels? I don't know what that means. Very nice, though. Mission complete. Mission complete. Made it look very easy. Made it look very easy. These are reinforcements. That's what those are? So, whenever you see enemies that aren't on the map yet, with that little red sort of aura around them, those are reinforcements, which is actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. Thank you very much for the info right there. Excuse me. Commander, a large mech has appeared ahead. He's back! The mech is back! And there's a turret on the field. Wait, this is a different mech. This is a different mech, because the previous mech, we saw Groza dismantle. We saw Groza single-handedly dismantle a mech all by herself. This is a different mech. Doesn't it resemble the previous one? Is it the same? It shouldn't be. Appearance-wise, no, but its combat power is comparable. With our current firepower, the probability of success is below 20%. Groza, come on, I saw you solo one of these things. Looks like we'll have to deploy the secret weapons early. I'll have Mei Ling airdrop some heavy weapons. Groza, be ready to receive them. Okay, we got a turret to the left, a turret to the right. There's a control panel straight ahead. Understood. With heavy weapons deployed, the probability of defeating the mechs has increased to 60%. We can handle it. Commence attack. Return immediately after destroying the mech. Don't waste time recovering the heavy weapons. Commander, these are the last heavy weapons left on the Elmo. Your safety is top priority. Understood. Executing. Okay, here we go. Eliminate all bosses. We have a task. Holy moly. He has 18 stability. Once again, we've got the 2 sentry guns ready to be used. Groza, can you make it to the terminal? Groza can make it to the terminal. Okay, very good. We're going to send Groza to the terminal. What is the mech doing? Varjagr task. Okay, very cool, very cool. This is our first boss fight, guys. This is our very first boss fight. This is very cool. All of you are making me extremely angry. Blast Zone. This Varjagr task has Blast Zone, deals AoE damage to enemy units within the specified area and ignores cover. It's also got Deep Blocker, unaffected by control effects like Stun, Taunt, Command, Prohibition, or Frigid. It's got Large Target, cannot take cover due to its large size. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, nice. Okay, first things first. We send in Groza to activate the terminal. Both of the turrets are now activated. We can also use Groza to apply heavy suppression. No, we cannot. I take that back. But we can use her to do perfect cover. We can apply perfect cover to herself, to Nemesis, and to Krolik. So we're going to do that right now. Power everybody up. Good job, Groza. That's why we love you. Now it's Krolik's turn. The problem is, there's a very big problem with what Krolik has going on right now. And that is that she cannot move all the way to the task. However, she can get very, very close to the task. Should we take the risk and get close to the task? Or should we sort of just move in a little bit, but not all the way, so that we'll at least not be like right next to him? I'm going to go with the second option. We're going to send Krolik over here to this little bit of cover, so that next time it's her turn, we can move directly in front of this enemy task. Because right now, it doesn't really matter where we move her. We're not going to be able to touch the task with her. So I'm going to move in Krolik to this little area and keep her behind cover. Very nice. Okay, now it's Nemesis' turn. The thing with Nemesis is that she should be able to hit that Tosk very easily, no matter where she is. I mean, it does matter. She wants to be a little bit close. He's really far away, honestly. So, we're going to send in Nemesis next to Groza over here, a tile away from Groza, behind this piece of cover. And then, after we move her in, let's see. We need to stack her up a little bit. We need to stack her up a little bit. I'm thinking about Penetrating Casket. Let's just go ahead and debuff the enemy. We're going to go ahead and debuff this enemy Tosk with our Penetrating Casket. We're going to deal 130% damage and apply defense down 2. Here she goes. This is our girl. Boom. 68 damage, minus 3 stability. Very cool. The sentry guns are now attacking. Okay, Nemesis is being targeted. Groza retaliated. Very cool. I don't know what's about to happen next, but it doesn't look like any of our girls should be targeted. But the Tosk can move in one more tile, which means our girls will be targeted. So, I'm going to leave Groza where she's at. Let's see, it's Groza's turn right now. It's Groza's turn right now. I'm thinking we hit the enemy with heavy suppression. We're going to leave Groza where she's at. Let's hit the enemy with heavy suppression. Nemesis goes in with an attack, which I think is really cool. We're going to send Krolik right over here. We're going to flank him at melee range with Krolik. I'm trying to figure out the best thing that we should do with Krolik. And I think that it's going to be Quenching Slash. Let's do it. Quenching Slash from Krolik. Boom. 107 burn damage. Really cool. Krolik moves back to her original position, which is awesome. Now it's going to be Nemesis' turn. Let's move Nemesis away from Groza. I don't really want Nemesis being targeted much more. I think Groza can tank it, though. And now we're going to use Enlightened Star on this Tosk. Should deal 150% damage. That's going to be 117 damage total. Very nice. 204 damage from the turret. Another 204 damage from the turret. Nice job, Sentry Guns. He's also taking 13 tick damage. That's burn damage from Krolik. Very cool. It's our turn once again. He did not even get to move, which is awesome. It's looking like another heavy suppression. We don't really need the AoE from Groza. We need as much damage as we can get. Plus, this is going to be 5 stability damage, which is awesome. He's already at 0 stability, so he has no armor, basically. Let's go ahead and use heavy suppression. That just did a lot of damage. Boom. Nemesis just poking for no reason. For some reason, Nemesis just likes to poke. It's going to be Krolik's turn again. Let's do the same flanking action. We're going to use Crushing Revolution because that's going to give us an additional 5 tiles of movement after we use it. We're going to use Crushing Revolution against this Tosk. Here she goes. Krolik moves in. 147 damage. With 5 extra tiles of movement. Let's just go ahead and move her into this little corner over here to get her out of there. Very cool. She moves away from Tosk. Now, it's Nemesis' turn. Once again, I'm thinking that we're going to use Stellar Pursuit because the Tosk is at half health, and this should deal, like, a lot of damage. Like, an absolute insane amount of damage. Let's just go ahead and see. Wait a second. Can I see how much stability index we have? Okay, I cannot tell how much stability index that we have here with Nemesis. I'm just going to trust in the process. We're going to use Stellar Pursuit. This is Nemesis ult. We're going to use it on the tops. Let's see how much damage this does. Very cool ultimate animation here. Boom! 272 damage. Honestly, not a lot of damage. Not as much damage as I was hoping it would be. Okay, wait a second. The enemy just got all of his stability back. He's back to 18 stability with 1 health bar left. He's basically at 1/4 health. It's Groza's turn. If we use perfect cover, the only person it's going to target is Nemesis and Groza. I think I would rather just keep applying heavy suppression. Heavy suppression seems to be doing the trick, plus it does 5 stability damage. So go ahead and get him, Groza. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. Alright, quick thing I need to mention. I just realized that I forgot to put on my stream avatars. I'm going to do that right after this boss fight. I'm going to pull up my stream avatars because I completely forgot to do that. My apologies, guys. I'm about to completely lose my mind, says Brandany. I think you're already out of your mind, bro. I think you already did. You're going a little bit nuts. We could use another Stellar Pursuit? Let's just use Penetrating Casket. Penetrating Casket honestly seemed to be very strong because of the defense down 2 debuff. So here comes Nemesis, dealing 68 damage, reducing the stability. And now final move with Krolik. We're going to flank. And it's time to use Slaughter Sequence. Because I do believe that this task has Overburn applied. Which means that we're going to get the 5 additional tiles of movement. So let's go ahead and target Tosk with Overburn. I mean, not Overburn, but the Krolik Ultimate. Here she goes. Very nice animation. We are now on the other side of the map with Krolik, and we can move to this corner because of the 5 extra tiles of additional movement. There we go. She's back to safety. Now the sentry guns are still poking, dealing damage over time. He moved a little bit to the right, targeting Groza with some light attacks. Groza retaliates, which is very nice. Tosk is doing something. He's dealing big AoE damage. Wait. Okay. So basically what it looks like Tosk just did is that he sent some... He basically sent some... It looked like some rocket-propelled grenades into the air above our girls. He sent 1 grenade into the air for each of our girls, and as you can see, it looks like on the next turn, we're getting an advance warning that on the next turn, our girls, each one of our girls is going to receive AoE damage around them because the grenades are going to fall onto the ground. Now, I don't know if moving our girls will actually get them out of range of that attack, but I think I'm going to try it. So we're going to move Groza over here away from that AoE. And because the heavy suppression just seems to be so good against this guy, I'm going to keep using it. This might take him out. Okay, didn't quite take him out. That's fine. I no longer see the advanced warning, so I'm not sure. I'm guessing that maybe shooting him has stunned him, and now the grenades are no longer going to work? I don't know. Because he shot the grenades into the air. They should be coming down on the next turn. But maybe the damage we just dealt kind of counteracted those grenades. Let's, what do we think, guys? Should we use Nemesis ult again? Let's see how much damage Nemesis ult does right here. Plus, I just want to see the animation. That just knocked him out. Tosk down! Toss down! That just knocked him out. We unlocked a badge. We are now Commander level 9. Plus 10 intelligence puzzles. Let's go. Mission 1 of 8 completed. Mission 1-8 completed. Let's go. Very nice job, Groza. Very nice job, Nemesis. Very nice job, Krolik. Each and every one of you did an absolute excellent job. That was sick. We're almost at Purification Zone W 2069-0105. Cat on my keyboard. That's what we call that at this point. Commander, that was not the enemy's main force. They're showing signs of retreating. That wasn't their main force? They were numerous, but their armaments and fighting power weren't quite there. It might have been a probe. Stay alert. Send our transponder ID to the railway garrison forces once we enter the purification zone. The enemy's artillery is about to fire. Deploy the shield. It's already up. We'll be fine, Mei Ling. We got hit by the blast. The vehicle has sustained damage. What should we do, Commander? Keep heading for the purification zone and estimate our damage taken. Mei Ling, both we and the MCV need fixing. Groza, return to the MCV once you verify that all enemies have withdrawn. Looks like that valuable mission cargo in the inventory room has an incredible ability. Are we about to get a cutscene? Oh, no. No cutscene, I guess. Chapter 2.0, Second Signal? Commander, weapon upgrades have been enabled. Please return to the ops room. Okay. We must return to the ops room. Ex Umbra? What is this? Oh, we need Commander level 20. Elmo's Supply. What is this that we just got? We got targeted access permissions. Let's go. We got 10 of them. That's huge, guys. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. What do we get here? Daily login. Very cool. We got Boreal Badge. Racing over the snow and riding the wind. Ignite the rhythm of your heartbeat as the snowflakes fall. Very cool. I don't know what a Boreal Badge does, but we got them. We got some targeted access permissions. Let's go. This is so good. That's like the best thing in the game, in my opinion. We got next gen memory stick. No doll would refuse increased capacity. This is a practical gift for all. Significantly increase the doll's affinity when given. I don't know what infinity does. We also got a transcription conductor. Auxiliary devices developed by IOP that can import optimization data into the doll's linked helix. Can be used for the activation and evolution of enhancement nodes. This is very good. Very good. Transcription conductor looks very good. Very important stuff because enhancement nodes are very important. We got a fragrance gift right here. I don't know what a fragrance gift does. Let's see. Let's see. What do we have anything? Okay, we're not getting anything right here. We're not getting anything. Outfit, Enchanting Imp. I want this outfit, by the way, guys. It's very good. It's a Halloween outfit. I just realized that. I really want this outfit. Like, actually, I want this outfit, like, really bad. Pinnacle of Virtue. I like that outfit. We got a trial with Belka. I guess we can try Belka if we want. Which, honestly, that seems very good. We got a trial for Andorus. Ooh, why is Andorus looking at me like that? Yo, Andorus. Gotta chill out a little bit. Trial Zhao Hui. Yo, Zhao Hui, you have little daggers? And a gun? You're kind of pimped out. That's kind of sick, Zhao Hui. And the Elmo Special Supply, which we already got. We have rookie stuff. What is this? We got to reach level 10. We got an Elmo startup, which gave us a targeted access permission. That is actually awesome. Harmonic synchronization, a crucial part of combat preparation, is adapting to its pace. A multi-phase warm-up plan has been delivered to you. Best of luck. Complete the event task to obtain the resources. What do we get? Claim the doll? Wait, I literally already have this doll. I literally unlocked this doll all by myself. Claim the doll. Wait, what is this? Cheetah Neural Archive. It's hard to tell whether this neural archive contains a serious R&D plan or a blueprint for some high-tech prank item. Cheetah's Neural Archive can be used for this doll's neural fortification. Whatever that does. I don't know what that does. But very cool. We'll take the free stuff. Travel, adventure, and treasure troves. Travel to contamination zones, uncover hidden treasures, and embark on an exhilarating adventure. In the journey logs right here, we got 50 collapse pieces. That's going to be very good. That's going to be very good. We now have over 2,000 collapse pieces. Very important little piece of resource right there. Elmo's Small Treasury. Follow the official social media accounts for the latest official information. You can receive the news via any platform you follow. Okay, hold on. So if I click this, then I can just claim it. Very cool. If I click this, then I can just claim it. Very cool. I don't even actually have to do anything. Event has ended, and a new event has been unlocked. Dormitory unlocked. I heard that the dormitory is like the best place ever. Public area unlocked. Dude, these sound cool. Skin unlocked. What skin? Please enter the refitting room. Alright. Wait a second. Guys, we obviously have a bunch of menu stuff to do. Let me take a quick break. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to get some water. And I'm also going to pull up the stream avatars, because I forgot to do that before I started the stream. So, give me like 5 minutes right here, guys. We're going to take a 5-minute information. I mean, a 5-minute intermission from the stream. And then we're going to come right back. And we're going to continue playing the game and making more progress. So, 5 minutes, guys. And we'll be right back. Just give me a minute. I'm going to BRB right here. BRB. And I'm going to pull the music up for you guys. And we'll be right back in like 5 minutes. Stay tuned. Yo, love you, Tev. Love you, Tev, bro. Peace out, bro. Peace, peace, peace. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. 5 minutes, guys. Okay, guys, we are back. Thank you very much for staying tuned through the intermission. I appreciate you guys very much. Don't forget to like the stream and hit the share button. I forgot to ask you guys to do that, but if you guys would do that, that would be awesome. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Thank you guys for staying tuned. We're about to get right back into it. I hope you guys got yourself some water just like I did. I got my nice cup of ice water right here. It's going to be gone very quickly. Or maybe not. I don't know. Doesn't matter. All that matters is we're about to go to the refitting room. Please click on the weapon. Wait. Did Groza get a new weapon? There's no way, right? Wait a second. Please click enhance. Okay. Commander, you can improve weapon proficiency here. Weapon enhancement. Dolls can improve their weapon proficiency by analyzing data from analysis blueprints. I think we read this already, didn't we? Yeah, calibrated, da-da-da-da-da. Corresponding imprint model. Okay, yes. We read that already in the information thingy. So what can we actually do? We can do a proficiency boost? Should I do it? I think we should. Groza's such a baddie, like, we can just give her stuff. 44 attack. The OTS 14 is now at 44 attack. That's really good. Now, what is this? Weapon skins? Whoa, look at this skin. Yo, look at this one. This is a Yuhi skin. Velocity. Rippling Serenade. Devoted Service. They got baddies on the skins. GOONER skin. A Belka skin. Diane. They got like a bunch of different skins. Pretty cool. I have no idea how to get these. What in the world is this? A little pipe skin. Balloon gun. Crazy looking ray gun right there. What are these skins? These don't even look like the same gun. Are these all the same gun? Okay, Yo, there's so many skins. There's no... these are not all the same gun. They're literally different guns. I don't know what this is. Okay. Let's go all the way back over here. Okay, this says acquired. Obtained a skin. Okay, let's acquire our skins. I think these are completely free. Right? Because we already acquired them, we're just now obtaining them. Alright, let's check the acquisition method for this badass looking skin right here. Emerald Edge. Custom skin. Emerald Edge? What the heck? Edge? How do we get it though? Unlockable in custom skin. Oh, I see. It's a $6 skin. A $7 skin, but it's on sale. Very cool. Very cool, very cool, very cool. $7 skin. Kind of expensive. Wait, I wanted to actually apply one of these. There's no big difference. Okay, there we go. We applied a skin. I don't think it changed anything. Excuse me. I don't know. Underbarrel skin? We do not have any underbarrel skins. Okay. Good enough, I guess. We do not have any sight skins. But there do seem to be some cool sight skins. Wait, look at that. Little bobblehead type skin. Whoa, I like that one. It's a Swordswoman. Oh my gosh, there's so many sight skins. We don't have any, though. Here's a grip skin. Some grip skins. There's some cool grip skins in there. And then underbarrel skin. We don't have any of those. Wait, these are muzzle skins. Not underbarrel skins. Those are muzzle skins right there. Okay, we don't have any of those, though. We applied a skin. We learned how to apply weapon skins. That's kind of cool. Wait, what the heck is this? Oh my goodness. This is like one of the best parts of the game. The dormitory. Do you guys hear Groza humming in my ear? Because I hear it. Dolls can change into unlocked outfits and change poses in the dormitory. In the dormitory, you can view profiles of acquired dolls, including their records, memories, and voice lines. After obtaining affinity gifts, you can choose a doll in the dormitory to receive them, thereby increasing your affinity with that doll. Ooh! You can gain, like, sort of increase your relationship with certain dolls? Is that what affinity is, or no? That's kind of what it sounds like to me. Each doll has their own unique preferences for specific gifts. Ooh, that's kind of cool. To increase your affinity with a doll, complete specific companionship events. By the way, Groza is going insane with that humming. As affinity increases, you can unlock additional profile content for the doll and receive implicit feedback rewards from them. Okay, let me make sure our sound is good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, just had to make sure. So as infinity increases, you can unlock additional profile content for the doll and receive implicit feedback rewards from them. That's kind of cool. That sounds kind of cool. Covenant. Covenant can be declared with dolls who have the Covenant feature unlocked, once their affinity reaches level 5 and the commander possesses a Covenant ring. Upon declaring the Covenant projection will appear on the doll's left hand. After declaring the Covenant, affinity can continue to be increased. When the affinity reaches its maximum level, the Covenant projection undergoes a transformation. What? I don't understand any of that. We're just going to have to learn that. Present a gift to the doll. Sure, I don't mind giving you a gift, Groza. What would you like? Details of the gift can be viewed here. Commander, you've got the details, right? Try giving a gift. A widely circulated item on the market, it is very popular and often used as a gift. When given to dolls who like such items, their affinity will be greatly increased. Supply missions, neural survey, dispatch room. Not really sure, but sure. Select the gift you wish to give. Give a gift to the doll to convey your heartfelt intention. Alright, Groza, here you go. You know you're my #1 baddie. Other than Nemesis. And Krolik, of course. Commander, please keep moving forward. Okay. Well, there you go. I gave you a little gift, Groza. And you have Covenant as well. I'm realizing that. You have Covenant. Very cool. Quit. I have other stuff I want to do. So stop commanding me to do stuff, please. Badge display. Double pendulum simulation badge. The swaying pointer will eventually bring everything back to the starting point. Brief witnesses it here. Unlocked after clearing the main campaign, Chapter 1, Double Pendulum Simulation. Wait, we cleared the main campaign? We cleared Chapter 1? I guess we did. It said we did. I didn't think we did, though. We did beat the boss. We beat one of the bosses. New badge, let's go. What's going on over here? Let's check our mail real quick. A sweet little present. Commander, it's been a while, and I'm pretty sure you know about 16 Labs' most recent development. That's right, this little device I'm sending you. You can use it when you raise your affinity with your dolls. I've already informed Mei Ling about its operating instructions. Don't be shy. Feel free to go ahead and try it out. Exactly what it will spark between you and the dolls. Well, I'd love to see it. From Persica. Who is Persica? We got a Covenant Ring. This ring-shaped storage device containing a unique code is used to form a covenant with your dolls. You will inscribe a unique code into the base layer of willing dolls, forever engraving their unforgettable moments together. Even when faced with separation and obstacles, dolls who hold precious memories can overcome them. That sounds interesting. I still don't understand what Covenant is. We'll delete that little piece of mail. Let's check our information real quick. An Elmo Cloud. What is Elmo Cloud? Character Archive. Records and organizes information about the current members of the Elmo. The commander can browse the basic information of the members and the outfits they own. Traceback. Records the commander's experiences and the stories experienced during the journey. Okay. We also have a hunter assessment right here. By completing a specific number of evaluation stages, you can pass the corresponding evaluation and receive rewards. Reach a specified number of key evaluation points to earn corresponding certification levels and rewards. After completing all evaluations, Brief will grant bounty hunters the highest level of certification. Very cool, very cool. That seemed pretty simple. Wait, we have more information? Oh, we can claim 15 collapse pieces. That's very nice. Thank you for the collapse pieces. Let's check out the Elmo server room. Little bit of information about the Elmo Cloud. We have the Character Archive, Traceback, Weapon Index, and Curio Gallery. Dang, my stomach's hurting a little bit for some reason. What in the world? Why is this water messing with me? Water's making my stomach hurt a little bit, guys. Mixing with the coffee or something. I don't care. I'm an animal. Traceback. Includes the commander's experiences and the neural records of the dolls. Let's check the Traceback. Classified briefings. Remastered records. CG playlist. Classified briefings, peace, and happiness. Spend handmade Lucky Knot to unlock and view this intelligence. We do have 2 handmade Lucky Knots. I guess we should do it. Let's unlock the briefing. Whoa. Okay, so we have a very, very big piece of lore right here. This is going to be pretty important, so we're going to read through this. We are about to read through this. This is a giant piece of lore. November 10th, sunny. A small-scale collapse storm has erupted within the operation area, forcing all blasting work to stop abruptly. I can hardly catch my breath. Outside, the relentless storm hurls sand against this cramped temporary shelter, and it feels like it's hitting directly at my lungs. Ike rests on a makeshift bed near me. Not far from us, some tattered gray curtains are drawn. Behind them, my colleagues, the other members of the post-war reconstruction high-risk Operation Support Team 7 from Neo-Soviet Union, are also taking a break. They are conversing in hushed Russian tones, discussing matters I know all too well, everyone's main concerns, when the next batch of supplies will arrive, and Peter's death. Who is Peter? Who is Ike? I stopped looking at the gray curtains and turned my gaze to Ike, whose face is flushed with a fever. She's been battling a relentless high fever lately, and even talking to me makes her throat hurt immensely. Thankfully, it's not Elid. After taking some fever-reducing medicine, she has shown some improvement. Last night, after she collapsed at her post, I carried her back to bed, and she's been sleeping ever since. While she sleeps, I've taken over her duties. Besides that, I have another mission outside my usual responsibilities to complete. I promised the residents of the contamination zone I'd handle some of the missions they're unwilling to do, and in return, they'd give me some food. But I can't just leave like this. I have to wait until Ike wakes up at least. Once I'm gone, there's no one watching over her. Creatures unfortunate enough to reach the late stages of Elid, whether human or animal, are no longer the same as they once were. If I'm not here, what if those monsters break in and harm Ike like they did to Peter? The people behind the gray curtains, we haven't harmed them, but we've become everything they see as a disaster. When Ike and I first came here, we had hoped to make this world, nearly crushed by war and collapse radiation, a little better with our meager efforts, but this world is far from complex than either of us imagined. The challenges we must confront in terms of complexity and severity far exceed what we had imagined. But one thing I want to ensure above all else, even if everyone, including myself, were to perish in this relief effort, Ike would return safely to our homeland. Very interesting. We get a little bit of rewards right there. Very nice. We cannot unlock the next piece of info yet. That was interesting. That was interesting. I'm not sure what it means. What is this? Oh, little pictures. Yeah, this is from part of the story whenever we were getting cutscenes and stuff like that. Very cool. The Elmo Cloud. Okay. Let's check out the character archive. So these are all of the characters. Let's check out Mei Ling. She seems pretty interesting. She's not a playable character as far as I know. Maybe you can unlock her. Wait, we get to see the voice actors. The Japanese voice actor is Madoka Asahina. The Chinese voice actor is Lu Wen. And the Korean voice actor is Kim Haru. That's very cool that they have the credits for the voice actors. Kind, lovely, and hardworking, she is the chief mechanic of the Elmo. Though occasional bouts of frustration over her unfair salary tinge her eyes red, they're easily soothed by a bottle of rice wine. Will she wake up in the refitting room again today? That's very cool. We can read about the characters. Back out of that. Persica is an old friend from first game, creator of several best T-dolls and coffee-addicted cat girl. Not really, just her ear pods are like cat ears. Oh! She's a cat girl! Persica is a cat girl. And she's coffee addicted, which is pretty funny. Pretty cool, pretty funny. Wait, what's this? Friend? We got a new friend request. This one is from Savignac. That's pretty cool. They got a very cool team. They're level 60. Why not? We'll be friends. Also, we have a battle right here? Oh, it's a campaign battle. Okay. Let's back out of that for now. Let's go back to the public area. Whoa. Hey, Mei Ling. How are you doing? What you reading? I see you got a little bottle of rice wine next to you, of course. Dispatch room, weapon gallery, curio display. Can't use those. Let's go back to the dormitory. Oh my gosh, I just realized Groza is showing off the feet. Check out the archive, I guess. Record 1. Let's check out Record 1. Okay, some more lore. This is Record 1. After the Griffin restructuring, Groza was seconded to State Sec and ended up becoming a member of a security directorate operation squad. Oh, this is cool. This is some Groza lore. However, she was abandoned due to an operation and was only reactivated when she met the commander again. Wait, somebody abandoned Groza? How can you abandon Groza? Who the heck could abandon Groza? As a mature and responsible elite doll, Groza was undoubtedly the pillar of her team, maintaining her poise and confidence regardless of the circumstances. Her skills had helped the commander through numerous difficulties during the early days of the Elmo's journey. Excuse me. Having lost part of her neural logs, Groza occasionally felt uneasy and lost, but she rarely showed that side of her. Groza was professional and efficient during operations. As the team leader, she was capable of running her entire team by herself. Outside of work, Groza's personality underwent a complete about-face, seeking a casual yet romantic lifestyle that was unaffected by her work. While rumors about how she drafted action plans through the night circulated on the Elmo, the truth was that she puts all her work aside and simply enjoyed the undisturbed silence at the time of night. Due to their cooking-based interactions and their long years of working with each other, Groza and the commander had developed a unique camaraderie. In daily life, Groza was very close to and actively shared her views with the commander. The shadow over Groza's heart gradually faded as the Elmo grew more and more lively in recent days. However, the missing portion of her neural cloud was like a wound that wouldn't heal. It remained in her heart, as though waiting for the right time to spring from the darkness and tear her ruined body to shreds. Wow. Some very cool backstory about Groza right there. Some memories, some voices? Holy moly, there's a lot of voice lines. What in the world? Okay, that's pretty cool. You can just check out all of these voice lines. Oh, it tells you what they actually say, too. All variables within acceptable ranges. Rest easy, Commander. Okay, that's pretty cool. The voice line thing is pretty cool. Groza! Wait. Did I just wake you up? I'm trying to see if I can, like, interact with her. But I really can't. Okay, let's check out this little camera thing. What is this? Oh, there we go. Yo, check this out. First person 3D camera. We can completely check out this dormitory. Dude, this is so cool. This is so cool. Little teddy bear. What's up, teddy bear? Okay, this is sick. Oh. Move down. Move down or up. Yo. We can get some pretty nice angles. You can kind of see, like, the imprint of her buns. Get a nice view of the feet. Very cool. Groza, you're so fine. You're so fine, just sitting there reading your book and humming. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Do you want to apply the current view to Scenic Tour Dormitory? Sure. Sure, let's do it. Save and use. So now... Hey, Groza, do you want another gift? Wait, I want to change your outfit. Goodness, Groza, you're so good looking. Sangria succulent? I can't... Okay, she has a $20 outfit. Okay, so that's the dormitory. I'm gonna... Whoa, she changed positions. What the... She just changed positions. Hold on a second. We can give her a reading pose. I really like the reading pose. Or we can give her the idle pose so you can see the thighs really good. I like that pose too. Okay. Let's see. Let's check the camera angle again. We can get a pretty good view of the feet like that. Very nice. Yeah. I like this position a lot, honestly. I'm thinking about, let's see. We can zoom out a little bit. I'm thinking about making this one the background. Save and use. Okay, this should be our background now. I'm gonna give her another gift because she's so good looking. Give her one of these. There you go, babe. Alright. Let's back out and see if the background thing worked. I think it did. Yes, it did. This is our new background. And it's actually very nice. Use WASD? Oh, I should have tried that. I should have tried the WASD. Hold on. We got something else right here. The appraisal objective. Krolik's training outfit. Let's claim. We got an access permission. Thank you very much. We need as many of those as we can get. What else did we get? Another access permission. Thank you. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, we got to go to the refitting room. I don't know why, but we need to. Let's see. Nemesis? What do we have, Nemesis? You have a weapon skin? She does have a weapon skin. She has a couple of them. Ooh. Which one should we use, guys? Should we use the 3-line rifle? Or should we use the 50 Nemesis? Because they're both kind of good. I kind of like the rifle. It's pretty old school. What do we think, Capren? I really do not know if I'm pronouncing your name right. What do we think? Should we give her a bolt action? This 50 cal also appears to be bolt action. Thinking about giving her a 3-line rifle. I'll give it to her for now. Ooh. Okay, I don't actually like that. I don't actually like that. She looks real good with the 50 cal. It's a Mosin rifle. I prefer to give each dolls their signature weapons. Yeah, she looks a lot better with it. It just gives her that aura. Yeah, her aura just is so high with this. Like, she looks ready. She's got this big-ass gun. Okay, let's check out Krolik. Krolik, did you get a new weapon? Retired hair. Okay, there you go. You got your retired hair. Which I'm pretty sure you already had. See what Cheetah's got going on. She's got an MP7. Little submachine gun right here. Just let her have the submachine gun. It's basically just letting us know... Wait, what? Did we get something else? Did I miss something? Wait, we got a calibration right here. Next phase, 2. Fire armament level 1 to level 2. Let's calibrate it. Calibration rank 2. That's different. We haven't done that yet. Fire armament level 2. Increased damage by 2%. That's pretty good, honestly. Fortification? Why is... We got a lot of stuff for Cheetah. We could fortify her. The number of random buffs granted increased by 1. I'm going to fortify her. Surprise box upgraded to level 2. And we are out of fortifications. Okay, very cool. We have a pretty strong Cheetah. Okay, Cinia, what kind of weapon are we rocking? We got a retired Stetchkin right here. We can calibrate it. It'll increase healing effectiveness by 2%. I think we should do it. Calibrating retired Stetchkin. Calibration rank 2. We also got some skins right here. Retired CZ75. Retired 380 Curva. And the retired Stetchkin. I'll let her keep the Stetchkin. Because she does look like a military girl, so having a sort of like an old school military weapon, honestly, makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, we're good now. We're good. I think we've... I really like our new background. Alright, it looks like the next thing to do would be to continue the campaign. Let's see where we're at. Double pendulum simulation. You guys hear the dog barking? For some reason, the dog's going crazy right now. Chapter progress, 72%. The clocked hands, separated briefly, continue to tick. Struggle as they might, they will eventually return to that predetermined beginning. Alright, let's see what else we can do here on double pendulum. We have a normal battle. We have 2 normal battles. I'm sorry if you guys can hear the dog barking. I have no idea. You know how dogs do. They just bark. That's like their primary skill. Normal battle. Thinking about doing a couple of normal battles here. And then we'll have an elite battle. Okay, let's run it up with this normal battle. This is Radial Impact 3. Crises always sneak up just as vigilance begins to wane. We got a Fillaced enemy unit and a Fillet Type 1 enemy unit. The rewards will be handmade Lucky Knots, which is actually really good. We'll get a collapse piece. Let's go ahead and send the challenge. Let's go ahead and send the challenge. Okay, no talking, just straight into the battle. I like this. Let's go ahead and go with our original team. Let's switch these 2 units. Combat start. Okay. We're going to attack first with Krolik. Because with Krolik, we can use Crushing Revolution to deal AoE damage. Let's do that now. We're going to target this enemy Flagellade 1 with Crushing Revolution for 120% damage, and it should apply that damage to a 3x3 area, attacking each of these Flagellades. Boom! One shot both of them. That's huge. Okay. It's time for Groza. Let's I want to make sure Groza has cover. But I also want to make sure that she's actually close enough to attack the enemies, so I might have to leave her out of cover. Why do I need to select Krolik? Huh? Excuse me, guys. Alright, I just realized why I have to move Krolik. It's because Krolik still has additional movement. So I need to move Krolik first. I'm going to personally move Krolik to a very safe position right over here. Moving Krolik to this little nook in the corner. Okay, now we're going to move Groza sort of out in the open so that she'll become the primary target because she is very tanky. And it should be okay. She can't... Unit's action for this turn has ended? Why? Why did Groza's turn end before she was able to attack? Now I'm pretty confused. Try new dolls in battle, and from your friends as well to feel new experience. That's not a bad idea. That's actually not a bad idea. Hello, Metapod lovers. Hello! Metapod, hit him with a harden. Alright, let's send in Nemesis. I'm kind of messing this one up, guys. kind of messing this one up pretty hardcore. Let's just go ahead and use Enlightened Star. We'll use it on the farthest enemy target. Actually, yeah, let's take out the Palaced. The Palaced seems more dangerous than a Pelagilade one. One-shot him, Nemesis. Boom! You are my girl. I've never seen Nemesis not one-shot something. Except for that one YouTube video that we watched on the last stream. Groza just retaliated, and you just got yourself killed, Mr. Pelagilade. That's not Groza's fault, that's your fault. Alright. We're going for a heavy suppression on this Palaced. Ooh, it's not going to deal much damage. This one will deal full damage, though. Explosive Bombardment. Groza's ultimate. Get him, baby. And you just got absolutely wrecked. Is that challenge complete? Yes, it is. There's our girl, Nemesis. Mission complete. Good job. Good job, girls. Good job, good job, good job. That was sick. Even though it was a little bit sloppy, that was sick. Okay. Capren wants us to try out some other units. We have an enemy Palaced and an enemy Palade type 1. And we'll get some pretty good stuff from this Radial Impact 4. Let's just go ahead and send it right in. Maybe try out some new dolls, some new units. We could build a burn team if we really, really wanted to. But I was thinking about grabbing a support unit from Savignac. One of our friends. Let's see what... He's got Yuhi. And Kyuhua. And Nikita. Wow. He's got some real baddies. Guys, we can test out Yuhi. But the question is, who do we drop? Let me check Yuhi's skills. We got Rhythmic Pulse level 1, basic attack, targeted, stability damage 2. Selects one enemy target within 8 tiles and deals physical damage equal to 80% of attack to it. So 8 range, 80% attack. Improv, stability damage 3, selects one enemy target within 8 tiles, dealing physical damage equal to 120% of attack to it. If Yuhi has 3 or more points of Confectance Index, expends an additional 2 points of Confectance Index to ignore 30% of the target's defense for this attack. Seems pretty good. Soul of Dance, level 1, active AoE buff control. Selects one allied unit within 8 tiles, applies targeted attack defense 2, or targeted attack defense 1 to it, and all allied units within 2 tiles of the selected allied unit for 2 turns. Deals AoE physical damage equal to 80% of attack to all enemy units within that area, and inflicts stun for 1 turn. After the attack, Yuhi gains 1 use of the active skill Graceful Pirouette, or the active skill Passionate Resonance. What? Yuhi seems, like, very strong. This ability seems insane. Why is this ability so insane? That's the Soul of Dance. Sparkling Finale. This is Yuhi's ult. Yuhi gains Troops Core for 3 turns. Applies Stability Offensive 1 to all allied units for 2 turns. After using the skill, Yuhi gains Extra Command. Whatever that does. Let's check out her passive. It's Main Dancer's Aura. When allied units deal physical damage, Yuhi gains 1 point of Confectance Index. After Yuhi uses a basic attack or an active skill, she can use the active skill Graceful Pirouette or the active skill Passionate Resonance. This effect cannot be triggered repeatedly. Whenever Yuhi applies 3 or more dance steps, triggers Best Dancer once, gaining 1 stack of Never Give Up. In addition, refreshes the durations of all dance steps and defense shredding stacks across the entire battlefield. She has so much in her kit that I don't understand. But we're putting her in. Okay. Let's, I'm sorry, Krolik, but I'm going to drop you. I'm dropping Krolik for now. Okay, let's check out this Yuhi skin. Oh my god. Look at the legs on that Yuhi. She's level 60. Very, very, very strong. Can we just use can we... Other support. Okay, we can only use one support unit. Okay, I'll back up. I'll trade. We're gonna try out Ksenia and Cheetah. So both of them deal burn and heal. That's the funny thing. Cheetah and Ksenia both deal burn and heal. Okay. Okay, this is how we're doing it. Let's check out the enemy units. We have 5 enemy units. 4 Flagellades and 1 Falaced. I'm thinking that we need to hit this Dynabox ASAP. Combat start. There are still units available for deployment. Are you sure you want to begin the battle? What do you mean? Wait, we have 4 slots on this battle. Whoa, we have 4 slots. Groza, get in there, baby. You're still my second in command. I'll always use you. Okay. Okay, combat start. Okay, let's start with Yuhi. I need to check her range. Wow. She has pretty high range. Okay, we're going to move Yuhi right here. And then we're going to basic attack this Dynabox to blow up the Dynabox. Boom, boom, boom. Destruction. 2 enemy units down. 3 to go. 3 to go. And we still have 3 moves to make. Graceful pirouette. Passionate spin. Critical damage is increased by 10%. At the end of this unit's turn, gain 2 stacks of shelter. Mutually exclusive with graceful spin. Considered a buff, cannot be cleansed. Defense shredding. When dealing physical damage to the target, if its defense has been reduced by more than 100% for every additional 1% reduction of defense, damage dealt is increased to the target by an equivalent amount. Considered a buff, cannot be cleansed. The ratios are as follows. Additional defense reduction percentage, 100%, 0.5%, 100%. Additional defense reduction percentage, 200%, 75%. 0.75%, I mean. 200%. Additional defense reduction percentage, 300%, 1%. Additional defense reduction percentage, 300%, 1.5%. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Okay, let's see graceful spin. Critical damage is increased by 10% after attacking. Restores HP equal to 20% of attack, that sounds really good. Mutual exclusive with passionate spin. Considered a buff, cannot be cleansed. Okay, which one should we apply? We can apply either one of these. We can do passionate resonance or the graceful pirouette. Both of them have defense shredding. I think it's got to be Passionate Resonance. Passionate Resonance seems like the best thing to start with. Let's apply Passionate Resonance to Ksenia. There we go. Oh! Little dance moves on him. That was really sick. Now do you guys understand why I wanted Yuhi so bad? I really, really wanted Yuhi. She seems like so cool. She's like really cool. Okay, let's use Ksenia. I'm thinking we move Ksenia. We're gonna move Ksenia behind this little bit of cover right here. And let's just see how far her favorable cycle can go. Let's see how much damage it can go by trying to take out this Flagellade. Ooh. It's not going to one-shot. But her ult will. Should I just go ahead and use her ult, the secret to making money? I kind of think I should. Wait a second. We need to move her first. I'm kind of thinking about moving her to this position. And then using her ult to one-shot this Flagellade. Let's try it. Let's send her in. Okay, she's kind of a baddie. She's kind of a baddie. This is her ult. She looks through the drone, gets a nice target going. One shot. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Let's check out the cheetah. She's got an AoE debuff. She's got 130% burn damage if we like. 80% of attack. Okay, it's looking like we want to start with Spicy Candy with Cheetah. We can also attack a unit that is pretty far away. It's going to one-shot. This 130% burn damage attack is going to one-shot. Let's go. Didn't even have to move her. I honestly should have moved Cheetah. Okay. Ksenia and Cheetah working together. Very cool. Alright, Groza. Now's your time to shine. Because we literally have one-shotted every single enemy on the map, Groza. Now is your time to show that you also can one-shot with your ultimate explosive bombardment. Here she goes. Bop. 164 damage to the dome. Everything just got wiped. We didn't have to sacrifice any turns. We completed that entire mission in one turn. Very nice, team. Very nice. Yuhi looked broken. Yuhi looked absolutely very strong. Absolutely broken. That was sick. Yuhi is an incarnation of Dance Dance Revolution. Wait, is that a joke? Is that a meme? Or is that real? Because she definitely dances. She loves dancing, I can tell. We have a Radial Impact 5 right here with a normal battle. We have another normal battle. This one's going to be against some E-Lids. We have a Thorn type 1, a Crismol type 1, and a Fillet type 1. Honestly, I think that we can handle these guys. Also, we're going to be getting an Elegant Pin. I don't know what this does. A beautifully crafted fountain pin, even though it has been used for more than a decade. Its surface shows no signs of aging. Can be used to unlock specific classified briefing in the Elmo Cloud. Ooh, that sounds good. Just use her ult? Wait, I didn't even use Yuhi's ult, did I? I didn't even use Yuhi's ult. Okay, let's check out these enemy forces. From what I see, this is just what I can see right here. There are 4 enemy units on the field. There's a dynamite box all the way in the back. I don't know if we're going to be using that dynabox for this mission. It's all the way over there. And also, there is this orange square on the ground right here. And it kind of makes me think that random enemy reinforcements are going to be coming from this orange square. Am I wrong? Am I wrong or no, chat? Orange square means possible enemy reinforcements. But at the moment, there are only 4 enemy units on the field. One of them is a Flagellade 1. He's got some kind of movement buff, from what I can tell. I'm not sure. He's got something going on, but one thing is for certain. He's got 18 stability. He seems pretty defensive. Let's just go ahead and run with the same team. I'm going to go ahead and try to run with the same team because I honestly like this team a lot. Kind of thinking about, yeah, something like that. That's a little better. Okay, let's go for the combat start. I need to use Yuhi's ult this time. The Sparkling Finale, Yuhi gains Troops Core for 3 turns, applies Stability Offensive 1 to all allied units for 2 turns. After using the skill, Yuhi gains Extra Command. What is Extra Command? Commands other than movement can be executed. Like, what kind of commands? Okay. Let's move Yuhi. Let's move Yuhi to this, let's just move her in. Let's just move her all the way in. Why not? And then we'll use, Sparkling Finale. Let's check it out. Oh my god, there she goes. Ooh! Yo! That was sick. She was bouncing those things all around. Okay, we get an extra command. We got the Passionate Resonance or the Graceful Pirouette. Now, Passionate Resonance seems like the one that we want to start with, because it applies Shelter. Let's apply Shelter to Cheetah. I guess. There she goes, dancing it up. Okay, we get our extra action right here. We can do an AoE. Wait a second. Wait, I can't. I have to do something else. I was hoping to do AoE. We might have to use improv, though. We might just have to improv with improv. We can deal 120% of attack. I think I'm just going to go for a basic rhythmic pulse. He's level 60, so she can hurt anything. She can one-shot this Pelagilade one. Let's just go ahead and one-shot the Pelagilade. That's the most important target. We got to get rid of that target. Now we can apply another Passionate Resonance. I'm thinking this one we're going to apply to Ksenia. Let her dance. Look how broken this character is. She literally gave her... She one-shot something. She gave herself 2 turns, basically. And now 2 of our other girls are completely buffed up. Yuhi is absolutely busted. Groza, are you able to one-shot this Crismol? You are. Okay, we're going to one-shot this Crismol. Boom. Good job, Groza. You didn't even have to move. I'm proud of you. Now, Cheetah. Let's move you in pretty close, because I believe that you can one-shot as well, right? With Spicy Candy? Wait, you can't? You can one-shot the Crismol with Spicy Candy, so go for it. Boom, 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 boom. Talk to him, Cheetah. Give a little buff to Ksenia. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Okay, Ksenia. Let's get you right in front of that thorn right there. Now, I'm thinking we just go ahead and use your ult. Wait, your ult doesn't kill? None of her abilities kill? I'm just going to use your ult anyway. Blazing Assault 2. Here she goes. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, so close. Good try, Ksenia. Here comes the enemy. He's lumbering in. Ksenia took 17 damage. Not a big deal, not a big deal. Alright, Yuhi. Just finish this guy off for me, please. Oh, never mind. Ksenia cleaned him back up. Wait, no? No, Yuhi did it. Okay, I thought Ksenia cleaned up right there, but apparently not. Mission complete. Very nice. We completed all of the mission objectives, and we got our little pin and some collapse pieces. Very good, very good. Confirm, confirm. Awesome. Very cool. Yuhi is broken. You should prevent him to reach this position. I honestly, my whole plan on that mission was to try to one-shot, since there was only 4, units, I was trying to just one-shot everything. Sadly, I believe it was Ksenia that was not able to actually one-shot that last enemy, even with her ult, which is kind of sad, honestly. Right here, we have the very last mission of Double Pendulum Simulation. It's Radial Impact 6. Radial Impact 6. We have a Falaise Type 1. A Fillet Type 1. And we have a new enemy unit, Gyordre. Character info. Although they're often marked for hiding behind the rest of the team and telling them what to do, it has to be said that you need to survive to become a Gyordre. Ooh. A Gyordre, new enemy unit. And this is an elite battle, by the way. This is an elite battle, not a normal battle. Cautious Shot, basic attack. It deals 110% of attack and 4 stability damage. That's very strong. Very strong for a basic attack. Also, he has a passive buff, Vigilant. Reduce damage taken from enemies 3 tiles away and farther by 50%. Increase damage taken from enemies within 2 tiles and closer by 50%. Oh! Wait a second. Krolik counters this guy. I gotta put Krolik on the team for this one. Krolik counters this guy because she's melee. Loud Command, another passive buff. When this unit's stability index is greater than 0, all allied units, excluding self, gain command. This effect is removed when the Gyordre's stability index reaches 0 or upon death. Stability damage taken is reduced by 2 points. Damage taken is reduced by 30%. This buff cannot be cleansed. What? Gyordre is, like, kind of strong. I can see why he's actually an elite. Always attacks from behind cover. Elite units often possess additional skills in addition to their normal attack. Grants buff to all allies. This guy is strong, guys. The Gyordre is a very strong elite unit. Let's get into this elite battle. Going for the elite battle right here. The final mission in Double Pendulum. Okay, what? Wait, Falagi Cased? This is a different kind of unit. It's a Falaise Type 1? Falagi Cased? A Falaise? Okay, they're now known as Falagi Cased. Okay, I'm bringing... Who was it that was not able to one-shot? It was Ksenia. Alright, Ksenia. I'm sorry. I do like you. I think that you are a baddie. But I've got to replace you with one of the real ones. Krolik. Because she's melee, she's going to counter this Gyordre. And that's what I really want. Okay, how does the team look, guys? We still have Yuhi. Yuhi is still here. I could also try somebody else. I could try Kyuha. Or Nikita. Should I try Nikita? Nikita's a baddie. Oh my gosh. Cheerleader Nikita skin? Whoops. I just accidentally got rid of one of my gals. Put Cheetah back in there. Keep Cheetah. Okay. Let's check out Nikita. Active Deterrence. This is her basic attack. It's got 2 stability damage. It's got 9 range. 80% of attack. It's respectable. It's literally just like Groza's basic attack. But here we have Canine Deployment. Active AoE Summon Debuff. 3 stability damage. Selects 1 empty tile within 9 tiles and summons Q-Lick, dealing AoE physical damage equal to 80% of attack to all enemy units within 2 tiles, and applying Guilt for 2 turns. If Q-Lich is already on the battlefield, teleports Q-Lich to the selected tile instead. Nikita gains 1 point of Confectance Index. Hold on, she summons a dog? That is sick. Then we have Judgment Strike level 1, 2 stability damage, 9 tile range, dealing hydro damage. We have this is the first time I've seen hydro damage, so this is the water element, is hydro. 80% hydro damage, and applies Guilt for 2 turns. I don't know what Guilt does, I need to learn about that. Nikita gains 2 points of Confectance Index, and Extra Command. So she gives herself an extra turn, that's nasty. Anything that gives you an extra command is pretty nasty. The debuff holder takes 5% more hydro damage from Nikita and Q-Lich. Considered a hydro debuff, cannot be cleansed. So that's what Guilt does. And then her ultimate, Righteous Verdict. Targeted ult, 2 stability damage. Selects one enemy target within 9 tiles, dealing hydro damage equal to 130% of attack. If the target has guilt, performs an additional attack and removes guilt. Expends all points of Confectance Index. Each additional point of Confectance Index spent increases the damage of the skill by 5%. Let's check her passive. On-Site Enforcement. When Q-Lich is on the field, Nikita gains Insight. Before Nikita or Q-Lich uses their skill, they both gain 1 stack of Clue. If the attacker exploits a phase weakness, they additionally gain 1 stack of Clue. Q-Lich's counterattack can trigger up to once per turn. After Q-Lich launches a counterattack, Nikita will follow up by using her ultimate skill, Righteous Verdict, against the target. This ultimate skill will not have Confectance Index cost requirement to use. That's disgusting. Nikita is broken. Just like Yuhi. She's so strong. Let's see what Clue does. Damage dealt by out-of-turn attacks is further increased by 5%. Maximum of 5 stacks. Considered a Hydro buff. Cannot be cleansed. Out-of-turn attack includes support action. I don't know what out-of-turn attack does. But I'm going to assume that that is like counter-attack type stuff. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to send Nikita. Since she is level 60, I trust her just to kind of stand out in the open. Let's get this combat started. We're going to send Nikita right out in the middle of these guys. And we're just going to go ahead and use K9 deployment because she needs it. So, if I drop a K9 right here, it is going to seriously hurt this Falagi Caste. Oh my god, look at the Bazoongas. Here we go, summoning Q-Lich. He just did 4,000 damage. Let me see him. Oh my goodness, he's a robot. I thought he was going to be an actual dog, but he's like a robot dog. And he almost looks more like a cat. He's kind of built like a cat. Very cool. Okay, next. Oh no. Krolik can't hit this guy yet. I'm just going to try anyway. Nope. She cannot do it. Okay, so we're not using Krolik right now. I was really hoping Krolik was going to be awesome, but I guess not in this situation. Not on this specific map, because we're going to try to get this all done in one turn, but I don't know how it's going to work. Alright, let's get Groza behind cover. Actually, Groza... Yeah, you can stand right there, Groza. That's fine. Let's check. Dang it, the AoE is just not enough. But it is enough to guarantee a knockout on this Falagi Lade. Do your ult, babe. Blow him up. Nice job. Alright, Cheetah. How much damage are we dealing, Cheetah? Okay, we're going to wait on that. We're going to send in Krolik behind this piece of cover. She can't target anything, so all we can do is walk over there with her. But that's fine. We'll just set her up. She did burn, though. She did apply burn. Let's see. Yeah, she applied overburn. Okay, very cool. Cheetah, rush to the front. We're going to use Surprise Box because it's going to buff everything. Everything's getting buffed right here with her ult. Here goes Cheetah's ultimate. She gives candy to everybody. Very nice. Here comes the enemy's turn. Okay, Giordre is trying to run away from Krolik. No, Giordre. No. Cheetah just healed Krolik. Very cool. No, 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 Giordre. You're not running from this. Here she comes. Here she comes, Geordre. She's gonna hit you, and she's gonna hit you hard. I knew she was a good idea. I knew it was a good idea to add her. Here she comes. Boom! Oh my gosh. And she returned to her original position, and he's taking over burn damage. Cheetah, finish him off with a basic attack, because I believe in you. Nice job. Nice job, team. I knew adding Krolik was a good idea. Ooh. Oh my. You can see the straps pressing in on the tatas. You can see the straps pressing in. I cannot believe my eyes right now. Very nice. Very nice, Nikita. You are very cool. Thank you for letting me use you. Thank you for letting me use you, Nikita. That was awesome. That was actually a pretty good battle. That guy was very strong. That Geordre? Geordre is actually very strong. Did we complete all of it? We did. We completed all of it. Now we have some claimables. We got some access permissions, analysis blueprint, and some collapse pieces. Got some Sardis gold, more access permission, and collapse pieces. Very nice. Thanks for the rewards. And there we go. Double pendulum simulation is officially complete here on normal mode. We completed chapter 1 completely. It's completely done. Awesome. Very cool. Let's see what we have right here. 80 collapse pieces. Thank you. What's this thingy? Harmonic synchronization. Use Cheetah in a battle and win. Oh! Yo, thank you for telling me to use other characters. Use Fire Team? Oh, you wanted me to use a Burn Team. My bad. You can use AoE on empty tiles too. I did not know that. I did not know that you can use AoE on empty tiles. Because I think I was like trying to do that, but it wasn't really showing me the targeting. So I got confused, I guess. Thanks for telling me to use other people, because I used Cheetah and it gave me a reward. So I could build a burn team. I could build a burn team, but I just think it's kind of gimmicky. Is that bad that I think that? Is that bad that I think like burn team is a little bit gimmicky? I really like I like each of my dolls to sort of like have a different job. You know what I mean? Like if we go to the refitting room, like I like Groza because of perfect cover. It basically makes her and everybody else really tanky because of shelter and defense up too. I really like that. I like that a lot. That's why I use her a lot. Not only does she do a pretty decent amount of damage with explosive bombardment, and it's an AoE, and she has the movement down too debuffs, which can really slow the enemy down. I really like I like both of these skills, heavy suppression and explosive bombardment. But I really like perfect cover. This is her main skill in my opinion. This is why I like using her on the team, because I can use perfect cover on somebody like, let's see, somebody like Krolik. And now Krolik will have extra defense, so that Krolik can kind of act like a tank and soak up some damage. Since she's going to be very close to the enemies because of her melee prowess. She's going to be very close to the enemies, Krolik is. So Krolik is going to be taking lots and lots and lots of damage from the enemies because she's so close. So I like to use Groza perfect cover on Krolik. And then I like having Nemesis because of the backline damage. She does tons of damage. Nemesis is like my main damage dealer Other than Krolik, of course. Other than Krolik. Nemesis is my main damage dealer because of things like Enlightened Star. As long as she's got the cover, she can just stand very far away. I never have to worry about her taking much damage at all. She literally never takes damage unless I put her in precarious situation. And she's got that 3 stability damage and usually getting the full 150% damage off from an entire 9 tiles away, happening consistently. Very consistently. And then the penetrating casket is really good if I need to debuff something. It's only for 1 turn. That's one thing wrong with penetrating casket, I guess, is that it only lasts for 1 turn. So if it lasted for 2 turns, I would like that a lot better. But 1 turn is still good for the defense down. That's what I used against that boss, the Tosk boss. And also her Stellar Pursuit. Corrosion damage seems pretty good. Corrosion damage seems actually really good. And then you can boost it with all the confection index that you might be gaining over the course of the battle. So I like to use that as sort of a finisher. And I really don't know much about Prophecy of Morning or any of this. I guess I could read what Prophecy of Morning does. Upon receiving targeted damage, Nemesis performs support action and gains 2 points of Confectance Index. This effect activates once, cannot be cleansed. I like that. Support action performs a support attack, cannot be triggered by another support attack. Insight increases ultimate range by 1 tile, which is also pretty good. So yeah, I like having Nemesis in my backline. She's my backline girl. I just drop her in the backline, make sure that she's got like at least 2 other units in front of her. Apparently 3 now, since we moved up to being able to use 4 units. I like to set like 3 units in front of Nemesis and just let them all do their different jobs, while Nemesis just pounds the enemy from the backline. That's all I like Nemesis to do, is just like stack up her passives and everything, stack up her confectance index, and apply the debuffs and everything from the back line, deal the stability damage, and then just pound them with Stellar Pursuit, absolutely pounding the enemies from the back line. Like every time I use Nemesis, she one-shot something. So I really like her. That's why I really like this team right here. I really like this team. I know it's literally the starter team. I know it's literally just the starter team, but it's like, I love it. I love it. I would literally build this myself. That's the funny thing. That's the funny thing. It's just the starter team, but like out of all the stuff I have right here, if I didn't have these girls, I would just build a burn build, right? Like this would be my team. It would be Krolik, Cheetah, and Ksenia. That would be my team. But instead, it literally gave me these girls for free. And I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. The Groza, the Nemesis, the Krolik. I love it. I love it. I'm so glad that it gave me that for free. I love my bunny girl, guys. My bunny girl swordswoman? Are you serious? My bunny girl swordswoman, guys? Come on. My badass sniper girl, fine as hell. I like my Nemesis. She's amazing. And then Groza is like, you know, she's a big part of the story. She is a giant part of the story. She's the first unit that you get. Like Groza has like it's not like she's super exceptional. Don't get me wrong, Groza, you are exceptional. But it's not like she's got this special thing going on. Like Nemesis, she's got specialty to her with her attack damage and her attack range. Krolik, she has specialty to her because of her melee damage. Cheetah, she has specialty to her because of her healing and her burn. Ksenia has specialty to her because of the same thing, her healing and her burn. But Groza, you know, she's just well-rounded. But she's a big part of the story. She's a big part of the story. She's literally the first unit that you get, and she's literally been with the commander since like day 1. Like Groza is that girl. Groza is that girl. That's why she's on my team, you know? Like, this is my team. Groza, Nemesis, Krolik. I know that that's like the story team or whatever, but it's awesome. It's such a good team. There's a reason that it's the story team. It's like it's a good team. And they're bad too. Bad to the bone. Just use right rotation order. Buffs, debuffs, dulls first. DPS dulls next. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. So, like, maybe I should start with the debuff. Like, in terms of battle, maybe I should start with, let's see. Start with Penetrating Casket on Nemesis. And then maybe, do the Perfect Cover with Groza. And then send in Krolik to deal some serious damage. Get in, get out, you know, with Krolik. And then after that's all said and done, the enemy should be, like, heavily weakened. That's a pretty good combo, right? That's a pretty good combo, right? The, start with Penetrating Casket with Nemesis. Then, make everything tanky. Make all my girls tanky with Perfect Cover with Groza. And then send in Krolik to deal some AoE with Crushing Revolution. And if we need single target damage, then I use Quenching Slash. Apply Overburn, is pretty nasty. Set up Krolik to use her ultimate. And same thing with Nemesis. After all that's said and done, set her up to use ultimate. And the whole time, Groza's just applying support fire with applying debuffs, with movement debuffs and things like that, and also dealing AoE if we need it. It's such a good team, guys. It's such a good team. Such a good team we have on our hands. I love my girls. They're amazing. They're amazing. This is a really good game. This is a really good game, guys. I like this game a lot. It's so fun. It's actually so fun. I'm really glad I found this game. Like, you know, I got into it because, like, obviously, big anime titties. You know, I saw, like, look at what I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at, like, one of the finest girls ever. And, the whole time, it's just a good game as well. Like, it's got a lot of fan service to it. It's a fan service game. But it's got all of this depth to it. Like, each character is deeper than the fan service. Each character has their very own kit, their very own loadout, their very own passives. Like, I honestly have never played a gacha game like this. Like, this might be the best gacha game I have ever played. At the moment. You know? At the moment, I'm saying that because it's seriously fun, but eventually, you know, we might run into some problems. What happens if we use up all our resources and then we can't play any more matches or something like that? You know, I don't know how long these streams are going to be able to be at a certain point. Right now, we can make these streams are very long because we have plenty of story to do, and there's no way that we can run out of the time puzzles or whatever they're called. What are they called? Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can find something out. I'm not going to worry about this stuff too much. I just wanted... Okay. I just wanted to see something, but I couldn't see it. Whatever the resource it is that it costs you to actually do missions, eventually we're going to run out of that resource, and then we're going to be, like, limited, you know? It's going to be kind of limited. We can only do, like, a certain amount of missions every day. And also, I can't wait to get the PvP as well. Getting the PvP is going to be so fun. It's really going to be so fun. I'm super excited about that. So, like I said, at the moment, this is, like, the best gacha game I have ever played. You got the fan service, obviously. Fan service, cool. You know, you get to look at super hot girls while you play this super radical game with, with the loadouts. You got the loadouts. You got the kits. You know? You got all this different stuff. The missions are cool. The combat's pretty cool. You know, I'm a fan of turn-based combat, so I really dig this combat system. It's actually like a really cool turn-based combat system, and I cannot wait for PvP. I literally cannot. It's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be so fun. You got it right. Debuffs should be used right on dangerous elites, not mobs who will be stomped in one shot. I see. I see what you're saying. Don't forget about story. If really deep and dark, actually. You're right! The storyline! You're right. You get like a free anime as well. How did that completely slip my mind? Like, you get an entire free story, which is actually entertaining. There's always some crazy shit happening. It's very fun. It's very fun. I honestly like seeing the interactions between the girls and how the girls interact with the commander. And I even like the Varjagers as well. The Varjagers are pretty cool as well. You know, they're very trying to find the right word. They're very brutal. They're very hardened, you know. I like the Varjagers as well. Even though obviously they're just most of the time they're just weak little units that are dispatched pretty easily. I like the Varjagers as well. It's all cool. The story's cool. There's always some crazy stuff happening, guys. There's always something crazy happening. I like this game a lot. I can't wait to stream it again. I can't wait to stream it again because I'm going to wrap up the stream now. So this stream is about to come to an end, but we will be streaming this game again either tomorrow or the next day, hopefully. No guarantee, but make sure to keep a lookout for the very next GFL2 stream here from Caleb Smith TV. Until then, guys, stay vigilant, and I hope that you guys have an excellent rest of your day. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I appreciate you, Kipren. Hectopop. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm literally pronouncing it to the best of my ability. And I'm sure that I'm saying it wrong, but you know, I hope that you don't mind. I hope to see you at the very next stream. I really hope to see you there. We will be streaming this game some more. We are not done with it at all. We're coming right back, stronger than ever. But until then, guys, thank you very much for tuning in here to Caleb Smith TV. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and do the ending soon screen, and then I'm gonna turn the music back on for you guys, and we're gonna just kind of let you guys filter out and let the stream cool down, and then we're gonna completely end the stream. So, live stream coming to an end. Thank you guys very much. This has been your friend Caleb Smith, signing out.